Because I've had the opportunity to travel the state from the ocean to the Midlands, now to the beautiful mountains, and I've had the opportunity to, at each stop, be with people I highly and greatly respect. Robert Bolchoz, who has made such a difference running for Attorney General of South Carolina, our former Attorney General, Charlie Condon. I'm so grateful to be here to support Alan Wilson for election in the runoff next Tuesday. I've known Alan all his life. I'm very proud, as Congressman Joe Wilson, to claim Alan Wilson as my #1 son. And so we're so proud of his efforts. He will be a fighter for the people of South Carolina. He will be fighting to uphold our Constitution. He will be fighting to continue the tradition of our Attorney General Henry McMaster to fight the healthcare takeover, which would kill jobs. And we need to stop the takeover. It's a threat to senior citizens. It's putting at risk the young people bankrupting our country. And Alan will fight for our Constitution. And truly, it's an honor for me to be here with the very first Republican to serve as Attorney General in the 20th century. And I want to congratulate Charlie Condon, who's here today. He had previously served as solicitor in Charleston. He's been very active with the South Carolina Policy Council, a strong conservative for the people of the upstate.
The only prosecutor running in this race is Alan Wilson, and I wholeheartedly endorse him to be South Carolina's next chief prosecutor. He has simply an outstanding resume as an assistant solicitor, and outstanding results as an assistant attorney general. He's literally prosecuted hundreds and hundreds of criminals. He's an experienced, tested prosecutor. He's also a combat veteran and leader. And so there's really no choice, in my view, for the next Attorney General of South Carolina. That would be Alan Wilson. He too has vast experience prosecuting criminals in South Carolina. And I would invite the voters to listen to what he has to say about who should be the next Attorney General of South Carolina. Robert?
Thank you. I want to preface my remarks by calling your attention to this, and you'll probably see it when you get back to your office. Leighton Lord has issued a statement this afternoon attacking me personally regarding my endorsement of Alan as somewhat of a bureaucrat, and I would just ask you to take a close look at that, because in the last 5 days I've spent 2 hours on the telephone with Leighton Lord while he tried to convince me to endorse him in this campaign, and I think that says a little something about the type of campaign that's being run over there. There's been a gradual slide toward what I consider nasty personal overtones. That's neither here nor there. I'm here today because I've spent 7 months on the campaign trail with both Leighton Lord and Alan Wilson. And I've had an opportunity to evaluate both of them. And in my opinion, there is no question when it comes to the office of Attorney General, only one of them has the principles, the values, the character, the work ethic, and the experience to do that job the way it needs to be done in the best interest of the people of South Carolina. And I would just ask the voters to take a very careful look at that. People who supported me, who obviously believe that we need a prosecutor in that job, to look carefully at it and to cast their vote for Alan Wilson on Tuesday, because he shares the values that we share, and he understands that we need a prosecutor in that position, somebody that can stand up for the citizens of South Carolina, somebody who understands public safety and law enforcement issues and can bring the fight to the criminals in the state of South Carolina and protect our families. So I appreciate you coming out. I hope that everybody will take a careful look at it and vote for the man who is most qualified for the job, Alan Wilson.
First, I have to say I want to thank Dad for traveling across the whole state today with me to help support this campaign. You've been a great dad and a great advocate on my behalf, and I appreciate you. I know how busy your schedule is. Importantly, I need to also thank the two gentlemen sitting to my left and right. I'm honored and I'm actually humbled that right now I have sitting to my right the former Attorney General of our great state, Charlie Condon, who I actually worked for in the mid-90s. It is an honor to be sitting beside you right now. You are someone who knows how that office is run, having been a solicitor and been an Attorney General. And Robert Bolchoz, who's a former Chief Deputy of the Attorney General's office. It's something you need to know. the best way to learn about someone's character, in my opinion, I've learned this recently, and to find out what kind of person they are, is to compete with them. And several days ago, a week ago, Robert and I were competitors. We were always friends and will continue to be good friends. But I found that as this campaign progressed, I found him to be somebody with whom I would like to associate with more. And Robert and I became very good friends. He's been a very capable competitor. He was a wonderful prosecutor, and he's become a dear friend. And Robert, sitting here with you today has been a real privilege for me, especially traveling around the state with you. And I am truly honored and humbled to have your support. What's amazing about this is that you have two men who have actually run the Attorney General's office. We have nearly 30 sheriffs throughout the state of South Carolina, the people who are charged with keeping our families and our communities safe, the folks who work in the trenches. These nearly 30 sheriffs have endorsed me for Attorney General. Former Attorney General, former Chief Deputy Attorney General, and former candidate for Attorney General have endorsed me for this position. And that is very humbling because they understand what the job requires and what is necessary to protect people, protect their families, and also importantly, to protect the Constitution. As a soldier who served in Iraq, who has led soldiers in Iraq, I know the importance of leadership. I have led both in the civilian side, I have led in this country, and I have led on the field of combat, and I know how to make tough decisions. I also, as a soldier, swore to uphold and protect the Constitution. As a prosecutor, I swore to uphold and protect the Constitution, just like these gentlemen have done. And that is the same type of leadership style and the same kind of passion I will bring to the office of Attorney General, to promise to protect the people of South Carolina, to continue the legacy that these men have left for me. Also, as a soldier, to protect our Constitution, not just the people, but the Constitution. So I'm very honored right now to receive the endorsement of these two great men. I'm very honored to have Dad traveling around with me. The closer this campaign gets, I tell people I feel even smaller because I realize what a big undertaking it is to try to win this position. And as I get closer, I realize that there's more and more and more people getting involved. So as of right now, I'm humbled to be sitting here with you. I appreciate your endorsement, and I look forward to carrying this race on to next Tuesday.